Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise, and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Sunday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. So the Nets starting five. The talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. And it's Aldridge in at the five. And for the 76ers, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong. But it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. And there's the feed to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The shot's good for Milton.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Now Kevin Durant. Aldridge inside. Harris is there. Count it.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Irving against Simmons. Embiid with a screen on KD. Harris kicks to Milton. Offline with his three. Durant up top, guarded by Harris. Embiid with the steal. Green deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Simmons. Back to Green. Clock at 6. On the wing, Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Irving passes to Durant. Over Simmons. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
Clark, as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Now here's Simmons against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot three at the line.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Taking 3 shots.
Free throw drops for Green.
And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role. And he brings that championship mindset to the locker room.
Now, here's Irving. His last outing with 20 points. Harden can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Simmons passes to Harris. Here's Embiid. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Now here's Harden. 17 points in his last outing. And out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession.
Brooklyn ball.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Fourth, Joel Embiid.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Harden the pass to Durant. Aldridge with a screen on Harris. Back to Harden. At the top of the key, Durant. And the Nets miss again.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Harris dishes to Simmons. Outside, Green. Harris kicks to Green. Simmons against Irving. And Simmons gets the bucket.
You know, what touch from the Australian net. So good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Irving. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can
Harden kicks to Durant. Buries it from three-point range. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in-the-gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Harris against Durant. The pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Second shot opportunity. Milton finds Harris. Outside, Green. Just 4 to shoot. Milton. Embiid trying to break loose. Out to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. On the wing, Milton. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Durant. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. They were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
A shot by Milton, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Jackson coming off the assist from KD.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Knocked away. Simmons inside. Guarded by Harden. Shots good by Simmons.
That's exactly what they like to see from Simmons, not taking a sideways or neutral approach. Instead, hey, let's go through that contact.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. Dennis Mills in for Irving. Now here's Curry. Pass to Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Last season's performance for him. He was around 12 points per game last year. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Now here's Millsap. Here's Harris. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Pass to Drummond. Curry against Brown. Out to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. The dish now to Drummond. Over Millsap. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Now the pass to Griffin. Into the lane. Outside Millsap. And again, it's the Nets missing. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 3-point lead. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Nets, they trail by 3. With the drive, good on the bucket.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Pass to Griffin. Good D by Drummond. Philadelphia leading by 5. Outside Curry. To the middle. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for the 76ers. That's tipped and stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Feeds it to Drummond. Pass to Thibault. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Brown. Passes to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. And it's sent back by Millsap. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. And here are the 76ers now. It's a 5-point game. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Brown against Curry. The pass to Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Left side Curry. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Back to Curry. 76ers moving the ball around. Just 3 to shoot. Korkmaz, no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. The feed to Griffin. For 3, Harris. Rebound by the 76ers. Now, here's Thibault. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Curry's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Harris passes to Mills. 1:14 left to play in the first. Here's Millsap, and it's all evened up.
Paul Millsap.
And, you know, as a mid-range shooter, Millsap's one of the better power forwards in the league. I mean, he's got a really nice touch from that area.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Maxey. Inside, Drummond. No good there. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. Mills can't hit. The 76ers shooting looking a little out of sorts early, 37%. Curry's shot is off. The Nets shooting 33% here in the first quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harris. He wants to get the Millsap and does. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Trying to get something going. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. And the 76ers lead by 2. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on defensive end, but we're doing a great job of covering for one another, and I cover for my teammates as well as they cover for me. So, that's just a tribute to our team success on the defensive end.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've been strong in the post so far tonight as well. You always need to get points down low to have balance on offense.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving and Harden, the 2-star guards. Durant is out there with Paul Millsap, and it's Brown in at the 3. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by 4. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Dishes it to Green. Passes it to Harris. Green against Brown. Lets it go from 14. Here's Embiid. Tries again. And he makes that one. Embiid's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
And a chance to check out Joel Embiid here. Great showing for him last season. 4th in scoring, 10th in rebounding, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Here's Korkmaz for 3. Harris, another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Irving against Simmons. Millsap down low. Outside for Durant. Harden sets the pick for KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers leading by 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Simmons passes to Harris. Here's Embiid. Millsap covering. Outside, KD. One. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And they double up Simmons. Harris kicks to Embiid. Over Millsap. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. No good from Irving. The 76ers leading by 8. Stolen by Harden. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there's the pass to KD. Driving the lane and stolen by Simmons. Here's Milton. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Irving looking for an opening. Durant down low. The shot's good. Brown making the play. KD's got 8 points. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. You can shoot it from deep and drive it, and you can play in today's NBA.
And Brooklyn has possession. Trailing here by 8. Irving dishes to Aldridge. Nets passing it around. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
Green passes to Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Well, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harden outside. Durant kicks to Irving. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his second.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skills.
Here's Simmons after the made shot from KD. Embiid finds Harris. And they recover it. Green inside. Brown on him. And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond comes in for Embiid. And Maxey subbed in for Danny Green. And a change for the Nets. Griffin's checked in. Now, here is Harden. Outside, KD. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Milton the pass to Harris. Back to Milton. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded by Harris. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here is Harden. Irving drives in. And Simmons with the rebound. And Drummond kicks to Milton. Pass to Maxey. Harris against Durant. Harris dishes to Drummond. And Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Griffin. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Griffin's got his first points in this one.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Maxey passes to Harris. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kevin Durant.
It's on Kevin Durant.
And you watch Harris. He's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Mills is checked in. Harris finds Drummond. Harden against Simmons. Pass to Maxey. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
And here's Mills. No points in the game yet for him. The shot by KD. No good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Simmons. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Shoots over KD. And Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 8 points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Here's Mills after Ben Simmons' bucket. And again, it's the Nets missing. He kicks it to Drummond. Passes it to Milton. Back to Drummond. The pass to Milton. From the arc. Harris dishes to Simmons. Shoots over KD.
2 minutes
In the corner, Simmons with it.
2 minutes.
Milton finds Drummond. Tries again. Rebounded by the Nets. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Harden the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. To the right side. Outside for Griffin. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Simmons inside, guarded by Harden. Drummond with a screen on Durant, and it's Harris off the drive, and a wide-open look for Simmons. Here's Drummond, and he makes good on the layup. Drummond's got 6 here in this quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Back to Mills from deep. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Driving in. Maxey passes to Drummond. Griffin with the steal. Out to the right wing. No good on the 3. The 76ers leading by 14. Harris passes to Milton. to the inside. Drummond, that's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Durant with it. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
The hustle from Simmons on defense is contagious, infectious. He brings all-out energy on every possession.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Thunder, going into this one as a slight favorite, I think some of the individual matchups favor them, but you win as a team. And if you rely too heavily on hero ball, all bets are off.
All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the 76ers.
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And enough of our shenanigans. It's time to send you back courtside for the second half.
Shenanigans. You know what, Shaq? You're a world-class rapper, platinum albums, blah, blah, blah. Can you rap the word shenanigans in a rap?
Of course. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let me introduce you to my 2 favorite friends. That's right, baby. We're back with our shenanigans. The pandemic ends and the fans come again. Back to B-ball, y'all been famishing.
Ooh, drop the mic. Bars.
That
Bars.
was solid.
Bars.
Thank you, Ernie. Thank you, Ernie.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Here's Harris following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Embiid finds Harris. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Harris. On the clock from deep. Green. The rebound by Harden. Nets trail by 14. With some arc. And the rejection by Embiid. Simmons against Irving. Pass to Milton. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Harris. And he comes up with the deuce. Harris has got 9.
You know, most think of him as a deep shooter, and that's accurate. But Harris is also not shy about doing damage closer to the rim.
Now here is Harris. 5 points in the game. Up top, Embiid. And here's Simmons for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Passes it to Irving. Driving inside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Milton kicks to Simmons. Back to Milton. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. And Embiid gets it to go. 12 points for him.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10, and it's been a tough game for him offensively. And it's Harris off the drive. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got 7 rebounds in the game. Harden scanning the floor. And the rejection by Embiid.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
A three-pointer, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Harris outside. Outside Irving. For 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons inside. Covered by Irving. Simmons passes to Harris. On the wing, Milton. He has 6. Here's Embiid. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Simmons. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. Aldridge can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 17. Outside Curry. Driving to the basket. And he finishes nicely on the way.
It helps when Seth Curry is on the attack. He wants to get as close to the rim as possible.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50, 40, 90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harden. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Embiid kicks to Curry. Here's Korkmaz. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Korkmaz has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harden outside. Looking to get back on track here. And no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Irving against Curry. Embiid with a screen on Irving. Stolen by Harden. He feeds it to Irving. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 19. Brown outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Harden. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but He wears it as an expression of his personality.
Here's Korkmaz. Griffin with the steal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Curry with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Thibault.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And Curry, here we go. Millsap with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Mills. And it's 6 points for James Harden.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
Here's Korkmaz outside Curry. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
Now, here is Harden. 6 points for him. Lets a floater go. The shot comes out.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Down low, here's Thibault, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A precision pass with Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Harden right side. Easy jumper from very short distance. Harden's got his third bucket of the night.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Embiid sets the pick for Curry. Embiid, the pass to Korkmaz. It's good from long range. Korkmaz has got 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Harden. Plays it in without an inch of room around him.
He's so good at making the defense feel and look helpless. Even when they're right on it, Harden finds a way to make defenders look silly at times.
Maxey's checked in for Green. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Joe Harris is checked in for Brown. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Embiid. Outside for Curry. Thibault for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Embiid with the steal. And they double up Embiid. Curry against Harden. Curry passes to Korkmaz. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Shot clock at 3. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The 76ers leading by 19 points. Now, here's Maxey. D right on him. And that one, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Griffin. And they'll get another chance. Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Here's Curry. Passes to Maxey. A 3-ball. No good. Shot missing. Now here's Griffin. Defense right on him. It's good. Griffin's got 6.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality. Maxey
passes to Embiid. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Griffin dishes to Harris. Harden outside. And Griffin scores. The assist by Harden.
The assist goes to
Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Now, here's Maxey. It's hauled in by Harris.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
From 10 feet out, he goes up again. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. 24 seconds left in the third. Back to Thibault. Now, here's Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
It's going to be on James Harden.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Looking to get it going. And it's Durant missing. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers on top, leading by 17. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Nets. Joe Harris is out there with Irving. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Durant. And it's Aldridge in at the center position. Now here's Curry. There's the pass to Harris. That 3 off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Millsap. Aldridge trying to break free. And that one's good. Millsap.
And I think this is where Millsap is most effective. Close to the rim. He has a commanding presence.
Harris against Simmons. Inside. And stolen by Aldridge. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. KD leading the charge. Here's Irving. And Simmons with the rebound.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Out to Harris. A second chance effort. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
That one goes in.
How about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
Now here's Simmons. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. No coverage, that's it. And the 76ers lead by 16. Now Irving. Here he goes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, on the drive, Irving probably anticipates the foul there or even expects it. He's too sharp to let it surprise him.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Maxey.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Now here's Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Not enough on that one as it misses. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
and a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Curry kicks to Harris. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Harris passes to Aldridge. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. James Harden, he's checked in for Harris. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game, 21.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the team with Embiid.
And the Nets with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. KD dishes to Harden. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The 76ers leading by 13. Outside Curry. Over to the wing. Embiid finds Curry. Here's Green. Second chance shot, and Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Harden can't hit. The 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Simmons passes to Harris. On the wing, Green. Simmons on the wing. Here's Harris. A rebound by the Nets. Millsap's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, Harden. Moving against Curry. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. They get it back. Here's Durant. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. KD's got 4 points this quarter. Curry looking around. Pass to Harris. Over Aldridge. 76ers moving the ball around. And they double up Embiid. And here's Simmons for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Durant.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Irving against Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Harris outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 13. And here is Irving. Millsap kicks to Harden. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. On its way from Curry for 2. Drops one in from the wing.
And you know what? Sometimes you just can't stop Seth Curry. This guy is a solid scorer and a crafty one-on-one player.
Outside Durant. On the wing, Irving. Kicks it to Millsap. Aldridge inside. He's against Green, and the shot is good.
Boy, this is as skilled an inside scorer as you're going to see, folks. I mean, Aldridge has a lot of post moves.
Simmons with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. On the wing, Harden. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Embiid with the screen on Harden. Curry attacking. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good by Curry.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
And both free throws good for Curry.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
When he's got ideal position inside, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Now, here's Aldridge. Harden outside. And he banks in the lane. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And he drives in on the jam by Kevin Durant.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Here's Simmons. Out to Harris. Pass to Green. Over Harris. And that one goes long. Nets trail by 9. Durant, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Passes it to Simmons. Plays it up off the glass.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
KD against Harris. Here's Aldridge.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Simmons against Irving. Simmons passes to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 5th assist in this one.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
Nets trail by 12. Now here's Durant. He kicks it to Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his abilities, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Irving against Green. 6 to shoot. Simmons inside. It's not going to go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's KD. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge. And he makes it look easy.
The 76ers leading by 7. Outside, Simmons. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Now here is Harris. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
You know, knocking down the 3 guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
The loud and craziest fan get a free T-shirt. Let's see, fans. All right, coming up to the floor right now, it's your Sixers. Let's go.
Curry finds Simmons. Curry a screen on Irving. Simmons against Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Simmons doing a nice job being physical, taking the foul and still getting the shot up.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
The kick out to Irving. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Timeout for the Sixers. And your Sixers dancing. And guess what? It's time.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, you look at all the ways Ben Simmons can affect the basketball game. His package is really unique. He's almost 7 feet tall. He's one of the best defenders in the league, can guard every position. He's an incredible playmaker, too. Well, I tell you, this team is lucky to have him.
It's time for T-shirt. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dancing. Let's go. While we are the best fans in the NBA, I think it's time for all of us to get out.
And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Durant. That shot off. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to stay the game.
Do it. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Ben Simmons.
He can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. Irving kicks to Harden. Gets the 3 to fall.
And Harden right there demonstrating why he's a top-tier scorer. Gets these long shots off quickly.
And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the field.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters the most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Quality night offensively. How do you evaluate your performance?
Efficiency-wise, I've been struggling a little bit lately. So, this game was about just letting the game come to me. And I felt like I did. My teammates found me. We got through. We got the win. That's the most important thing.
Winning ugly is better than losing pretty, right? Congrats. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.